going to announce it now, mate. Hi everybody, welcome to the press conference. I have Jesse Lingard here for you. He'll be taking questions in English. Can I just remind everyone that it is embargoed for 30 minutes? So 30 minutes from now, and then these quotes can go out. I know that some have been broken in the managers, so can we just all make sure we adhere to the embargo, please? So, if you would like to put your hand up for questions, and then Jesse will come to you, and then we'll get that done. Okay, who would like to start the first question? Anybody? Okay, Rob.
Jesse, there's obviously 2 new players to join the squad for the trip. How are they integrated? And obviously Paul seems to have had a little bit of a role in bringing Romelu there.
Yeah, they've settled very well. I think the squad that we've got at the moment. It's an easy squad to integrate very quick in, and obviously Paul and Romelu are very close. You can see that off the pitch, and hopefully they do well on the pitch together as well.
Jesse, it's a really important season, obviously, with the World Cup next year. Have you set yourself any personal goals in terms of how you want to improve from last year, maybe scoring more goals? What would you say are your personal goals heading into a World Cup year? Obviously, you don't want to be on the plane to Russia. Yeah,
of course. I think every season you're looking to improve. More goals, more assists. And especially with you saying the World Cup, it's a very important season, but. At the moment we've got to focus on the club, perspective first. Help the team win as many trophies as possible, and then focus on whatever happens after that.
Okay, Gary.
So, one of those 2-in-1 really, but both about players who play in front of you. Your thoughts on Lukaku from what you've seen so far? How exciting it will be to play with him? Jose has just said that it's highly possible that Zlatan could stay well. Would that be good news?
Yeah, first question, obviously, I think, Romelu settled in very well. You see what he did last season for Everton, the amount of goals he scored, and, the amount of goals he scored in big games. So, if you can bring that to the table with Man United, it'll be a massive help. And, the second question, I've not, really read too much into that, so I can't really comment on that question.
Okay, Jamie.
Jesse, Jose, on a few occasions last season, kind of got a lack of goals from top forwards, and I think you're one of those forwards. Is that fair criticism? That you're one of the players in the group who just contribute more? Because a lot of it was Zlatan in last season. Is that fair? Yeah, I think it's a fair question. I think everyone plays a part in the team, and especially for Man United, it's a massive club, and you've got to try and be involved in as many goals as possible. And obviously I think I'm working on at the moment, and a lot of us are in training as well. So if we can bring it out in the game and help the team, in which way we can, then it'll be a massive help for the club.
Okay, Bat.
Did you try to compete physically with Romelu already?
Yeah, he's a very strong lad. Very physical presence, and I think he's going to cause defenders problems this season. We've seen it in training. We've already witnessed what he can do in training, and if he can bring that to the table in a match, it'll be very helpful for us.
Is he faster than you?
I'm not too sure. We've not really put that to the test yet.
Okay, James.
There's been so many changes to the squad since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Is this now the most settled and the strongest United have been, do you think, since then? And is this going to be the best chance of winning the title since Ferguson retired?
I think, with Man United, like I said, it's a big club. You're going to get big players. We've got a squad that's very big, and as long as we pull together, we work together as a team and as a squad, staff included. I think we'll go very very far with this team.
Yeah, that's good.
I've spoken to other players on other major big teams, and they said that the idea of leaving their cities to train in the preseason, they just as soon stay home. They have good facilities to be around the family. Do you like getting away from Manchester and taking these tours, or would you just as soon stay home?
I think a different environment helps. Especially with the warm weather training that we're doing at the moment. It's been very tough, but it's going to put us in good physical condition for when we get back to Manchester, and of course, the facilities in Manchester are excellent for us, and it's good to venture out every now and then and see the fans all around the world.
Is there any further questions? Yep.
Hi, Jesse. I'm from Italian Football TV, we're a YouTube channel actually, and I'm just wondering, I know you're big in social media. Do the players ever watch, the fans on YouTube who are, criticizing the players or even praising them for what they're doing on the pitch?
No, I don't think we read too much into that. After a game, we like to go home, relax, not read too much into it, and the next day is a new day, and we've got to concentrate on the next game.
Okay, last question for Simon.
Jesse, in terms of your position in the squad, are you now almost becoming a senior player? It's like a couple of years that you've been a regular. Have you got to take on more responsibilities?
Yeah, you could say that. I'm 24 years old now. I've been around the club, a very long time. Been around the first team for a couple of years now, so you could say that. And there is a lot of responsibility. You're playing for the best club in the world, so you've got to, take the plaudits and you've got to take the criticism as well.
Okay, Paul, last one.
Jesse, you obviously know Marcus very well, but last season you found it difficult, a bit harder than his first season. Did you see any kind of knock in his confidence, and what do you think he can still achieve at the club?
Oh, he can achieve a lot. He's still only 19 years old. Very humble, very down to earth. Human being, and you see the skills and the quality he possesses on a football pitch, and he's, like I said, he's still very young. He's gonna learn still, and I think the more games he gets, the more confidence he's gonna take on into the next game.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much, everyone.